Alright guys, I started the teardown on the slot car track. So the new layout, turn this around. So I'm able to pull this track's on casters. I'm able to pull it away from the wall. So I crawl under the table and I pop myself up back there. I can get to this side a little bit. So I've torn that corner apart, taken all the signs and grandstands and stuff down there. Start tearing this apart. My layout has two R4 sweeping corners. This one has a third straight in it for some reason. So got to get in there and get that out. I'm kind of going to leave my pit buildings because I think this straightaway be about the same. I have to eliminate one straight piece. I'm going to try and do it from this end, make sure the new R3s and R4s don't hit. Maybe take a border or something off, and then that way I can keep my outside to inside switch right before the pits, because if I have to take this out, then I don't have that anymore, and I'm going to have to go around the corner to get to a straight before I can put it back in. So I'm gonna try that and start dismantling. Like if I take this straight piece out of the R4, I can pretty much leave this this big R3 sweeper. I can take the borders off, hug it in here, pretty much leave it, I think, and then I will come down here on the straight and hook in my new R4. Now I'm going to build the big R3 that goes inside there, and then I'll start assembling the crisscross pieces in the middle. And I'll film little updates as I go. All right, thanks for watching. All right, had a little break in the action. Show you where I'm at so far. Okay, let me turn this around. All right, so I took that straight piece. For some reason I had that in the middle of that full turn on my last layout. So, and then I put together the big R3 turn that's going to be in the middle. So I took a straight piece out of this end on the pit lane, and never mind the buildings, I had to move them to work. So I was able to retain my outside to inside into pit lane. Now it is coming off a curve, which is not ideal, but it's better than it being 10 miles away. So I did that, and then I built our other big R4 turn. So got all the track tore out of the middle. So now I'm going to build the big R3 curve in the middle of here, and then I'll start assembling the big pieces across the middle in big pieces, so I can come on this side and connect them, and come on that side and connect them. And anyway, that's about where I'm at right now. Kind of just taking my time, making sure it's snapped together good and tight, and we'll go from there. All right, more later. Thanks for watching. All right, I'm back. Took a little bit of a break this afternoon, but I pretty much hit it all afternoon. Now what I'm going to show you is a mess. The track is together. So I've got buildings just everywhere. I was just moving them out of my way. So we'll have to figure out the buildings, have to clean up this mess tomorrow, and the elevated parts, I just have a couple pieces under it so I can try it. I'm going to have to get in there and smooth those elevations out. But got a ghost car running around. Let me turn this around and show you. It'll start back here. Pretty quick and racy, I think it's going to be. Back here. nothing but R3 and R4 corners. So I think it came out pretty good. So like I said, we'll have to figure out my pit buildings. But the track's a little more narrow than my last one, so I've got some table space back there when I get this table back against the wall. And I may put some buildings and stuff back there. We've got 2 elevations. Like I said, I just put some temporary quick beams under there so I could make sure it was all together and working good. This right here doesn't nest as tight as I'd like. So like I said, my cars like to drift, so I don't know about that. So, oh, there. Wow, fixed it. Never mind. So I think I'm going to enjoy the change. Definitely going to be. Oh, I got 2 switch tracks worked in there. Got that one. I have one back there under the TV. And then I still have my outside to inside switch track before the pits. So I still have a pretty long pit row. I did have all those other buildings, but I got buildings and car lifts and things. Like I said, I have room in the back, so we'll see what happens. I'll get this cleaned up probably tomorrow and film a little more and put this video together for you. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, I've finished for now. I'm sure there's going to be some areas where I'll need more, as I race, I'll find where I need more tire barriers and or guardrails. But have a ghost car running around it now. Got all my buildings and signs back up. I'm very pleased with it. So I'll turn around and show you guys the finished layout. My pit's a little shorter, not the pit lane itself, but the straightaway around front. So some of these buildings I moved back here, moved the bus barn back there. And my pit garage is here. I'll have to straighten out my pit crew. They've been knocked down going through all this. Got some billboards here, Pepsi there, Golf Champion, this one. Got my grandstands back there. Got my Marty Ford 2-line slot car billboard, TV that runs the track, Coca-Cola, VHL. I think, like I said, I'll find some more. Have to hook these in. The number 3 and number 4 turns nest. They kind of like to separate. I don't know if you can hook them together with these or not. I kind of don't want to mess with that right now, but they make some black Gorilla tape, which I've used in places like this. I may put a couple pieces there to keep it tight. Doing the same thing here. See how there's a little bit of a gap right there, but it'll pull tight. It just likes to. Anyway, since I race no magnets, this ghost car has magnets. It's not doing it. They like to drift and slide on this, and if there's a gap there, they'll catch and roll. So I'll have to look into that. But there you are. So now we got nothing but number 4 and number 3 curves. I don't know if I can keep up with that car to film you guys or not. But very curvy, very racy. There's no more super long straightaways. I lost one straight piece out of this. And then I used to have the big long stretch across the back, which now curves under the bridge right away. So, but this diagonal across the middle, that's a pretty long straightaway. And I've got a lane changer there. Wait for the car to come back through here. Pretty long straightaway. And then I have a lane changer back there by the Coca-Cola sign. And that right there. So, anyway, quite pleased. Be making some videos soon. Some cars on it. I haven't hooked up the app and timed anything yet. I suspect this track's lap times to be very similar to my other one, so lengthwise it's probably about the same, pretty close. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this process of how I designed and kind of watched me put together a new layout. First time in probably, well, not since I've moved down in this room. I have not changed it. So there's no number ones, no number 2 turns. So I think it's going to be a really, really fast track. And also I like to keep mine somewhat learner friendly for when the new people come over. You have a Route 1 at the end of a straightaway. You know, we all learn to slow down. New people don't. They just cream them right into the wall. So anyway, I think that'll do it for this series, mini series. And thanks for watching, and we'll burn on out of here.